Hi, what's up, y'all? It's poppin'. It's D, about to react to this vid. So this video has been highly requested, so I'm very interested in seeing what the hype is about. But apparently Akademiks is going off on Amanda Seales for saying that the Trump assassination attempt was staged. So we're going to hear what he has to say, and hopefully he properly elaborates on what Amanda said as well, so we can get both sides. But before we even get into it, gotta throw out my disclaimer, as I do with any political related video. I am not into politics at all, okay? I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I don't care. If you care, congratulations. Continue to care, fight the good fight, do whatever you feel like you're doing to contribute to society. I love that for you. I just don't get involved in that. I've already talked about why in the past several times. I'm not repeating myself, but that's my right as an American. I don't have to get involved in these things, and I don't. So I'm not going to attempt to know more than I actually know. I'm not going to pretend that I'm educated on this matter, because I'm not. And you know, there's just that on that. This is not CNN. This is a lighthearted reaction channel. If you want to educate yourself, go do that. But this is not the place for that. This is for entertainment purposes. So putting that out there. Anyway, let's hear what Ak has to say. Let's watch.
Stupidity. And this is why we live in such a divisive country.
Also, as far as people, I have seen people talking about this and saying, you know, that it's fake. I don't know. I don't fucking know what's going on. Again, don't really care, if I'm being honest, as far as politics go. Obviously, I'm not going to say I don't care about this man's life. Like, I don't want anybody to get assassinated and get shot. So, you know, I'm glad that he's okay. But as far as it being fake or not, I'm not going to pretend I got some inside information. None of us do. None of us know what the fuck we talking about. So I'm not going to sit here and say that, oh, it's fake or it's real. Like, how would I know that? No clue.
Because your stupid ass don't like Trump for whatever reason. Imagine, and this is Amanda Seales. Imagine like sitting here while there's a whole federal investigation and saying, this shit is staged. This is what's wrong with America right here. Everybody only subscribes to the truth as it aligns to what they believe in. Nobody, like...
Now that I agree with. That's not an American problem, though. That's a people problem. No matter what country they live in, people only like to watch content and hear shit from people that have the same beliefs as they do, which I feel like is the most idiotic shit in the world. That is what's gonna keep you stupid. Like, I love hearing people's perception on topics that are different than my own. I like to be able to broaden, you know, my mind and to think differently, think outside the box. If you are only listening to people who think exactly like you, there's no growth there. But that's why on the internet, people get so aggressive and so angry when you disagree with them, because they only want everybody to think like them, which I feel like is the most weird shit ever, but it's very common. So him saying that's an American thing, I disagree. That's just a stupid person thing.
People can't discern to say, no, I want Biden to win, or I'm a Democrat, I like Biden. But there's some radical lunatic that I don't fuck with that did try to kill Trump. You know what they're gonna say? It was staged. You're a fucking idiot. Listen to, like, I didn't even hear what she said. Amanda Seales, listen to this bullshit.
That shit was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President.
See, that's what I already have an issue with. Like I said, none of us know if it's real or not. You can take an educated guess. You can, you know, come with all of the evidence that you like. But the reality is we don't actually know. So I don't like when people who have a lot of influence speak as if they know what the fuck they're talking about. And they speak in terms like this. Oh, that was fake. She didn't say, I think it was fake, or that seemed a little suspect. That would be something completely different. She's deliberately saying this is fake. Like, you're explicitly spreading this narrative. So let's say it was real. That even though it may look fake in the eyes of some, that, oh, there's an explanation for why, you know, this happened, that happened, and it actually turned out that it's real. And didn't, like, people die? I remember reading something like that. So, you know, let's just say that it's completely real. Like, you're spreading this false narrative, you're spreading this propaganda, which, you know, is gonna influence other people to think the same way. Like, oh wait, oh, is it fake? You know, so I feel like that's very irresponsible when you have a platform like she has.
I lived in Harlem long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like making popcorn on the stove.
Yo, Amanda Seales, you're a fucking idiot. I got 50 guns. I've heard every single gunshot from a 22, a 308, a 357, a 50 cal. I've heard a 223, 556.
If he about to say what I think he about to say, this is kind of facts. I've been to gun ranges several times, and you can't really just say they all sound the same, because they don't. I feel like he's about to say that they sound differently. So you can't be like, oh, gunshots don't sound like that. Which gunshots? From which gun? Because you can't really say, like you have the knowledge of knowing what every gun sounds like. You know?
9mm, 40 cal, 40. I've heard it all. They all sound different and also distant matters. This is why a bitch like you should shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Talking about a stage. This is why, like, some of y'all are so glued into whatever political view y'all have, y'all dismiss reality. Bitch, wake up.
Oh.
There's a fucking whole investigation by the FBI outside in Butler. Drive over there and go see if they're investigating state shit.
I lived in Harlem.
You lived in Harlem? Bitch, I got all the guns that they shoot. You just sound like a bitch who's running her fucking mouth for no fucking reason.
Oh.
This is half of America. Oh, it's staged.
All right, now you sound stupid. It grinds my gears when people do that shit. You don't have the fucking statistics of people who think like her. So shut up. I hate when people do that, because you also are spreading this false narrative. And this is why people talk so much shit about Americans. Because you're like, oh, half of Americans think like that. That's not true. Why are you spreading that bullshit? That is not true at all. Yeah. And then I also have issues with him because, nigga, you ain't you Jamaican? Because I'm pretty sure I watched a video before. He said he moved here when he was like a teenager, like 16, 17. And like he was almost a grown adult when he moved to America. So you shut the fuck up and be happy that you over here. And no shade, you know, great to people who can move here, change their life for the better, amazing. But don't come over here and making little slick comments. Watch your mouth. Be happy that you can live in this country.
You think people want to convince you? The fuck is this bitch even talking about? I hate people who are so stuck in their ways. My nigga, and by the way, I want to be very clear. If this happened to Biden, I'll be reacting the same way. Bro, democracy is bigger than Trump and Biden.
That's a very interesting point, too, because if this did occur with Biden, would the Democrats be saying the same thing? Like, oh, no, that was fake. That was staged. Would y'all be saying that? That's very interesting to think about. It's like, oh, or are you only saying that because you don't fuck with Trump? I would love to hear some Trump supporters say, no, that was fake. That was staged. You know?
People are so aligned to a party or a side that they only expound thoughts that align with them. So, for example, these days, people are so stupid that if they believe, put it like this, if they like Trump, anything Biden does is going to be fake. That's good. If they like Biden, anything that Trump does is going to be good. You're an idiot if you feel like that.
I know what he means.
Her speaking like this, and I'm one of the people who would never say women don't deserve to vote, and I still won't say it.
Oh, Lord.
But when
now
you hear this type of shit,
now you
bitch,
sounding dumb.
How many guns you shot?
Because again, this is one woman, so that's a very stupid thing to even imply or to be like, I ain't gonna say it, but it's like you trying to imply it or you mean it. That's what you thinking. Like, fuck out of here.
Whole lot of them, so and good. I know how they sound.
So it's like I hate people, bro. It's like the thing that you're condemning her for doing, like you low key doing it as well.
Trust and believe. When I heard that, I knew that was a gunshot. Fuck is you talking about? You know how a gunshot. Bitch, you from Harlem, nigga. You hearing broke niggas shooting high points. Fuck you talking about?
I mean, valid. That is valid.
Broke niggas shooting high points.
That is very valid.
long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a good a good idea of what guns sound like that are doing or trying to do assassinations that are involved in assassination attempts. You're not gonna hear those type of guns in the hood. So yeah, that is a very goofy point that she's making.
You don't know what gunshots really sound like. I got a gun that costs $9,000 that you won't even hear, and I don't have a suppressor because I would have to register with an ATF. You don't know what gunshots sound like. Shut up. Fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not the same. Those are not the same.
Making popcorn on the stove.
Girl.
It's stupid hoes, bro. I'm sorry. Ooh. Stupid.
Where it come from?
He going a little hard on her,
so
though.
In theater, in movies, they have what's called blood pellets. They even,
Yo, this is why people...
A blood pellet is crazy.
How stupid could you be?
I heard it was glass, but to say a blood pellet, it's like, all right. She is kind of doing a bit much. But I did hear, some people said that he didn't actually get shot because he's trying to make it seem like he got shot. This nigga talking about, I survived. So he's trying to make it seem like, it was something else. But anyway, I did see people say that, glass like ricocheted off of some shit and hit him, which is possible as well. But again, I don't fucking know. But her talking about a blood pellet, it's like, all right, girl.
You think on a national stage it's blood pellets? You're no different than Alex Jones saying that Sandy Hook didn't happen. There's bodies in morgues. So you're saying people just randomly died and it wasn't gunshots?
Oh, yeah, because people
died.
What
a stupid fucking bitch.
Oh, he going in, though. He is doing a lot.
There's people dead. It's like, oh, no, those are popcorn. You know, blood pellets, they do this in movies.
This level of aggression is necessary.
This is the time that your woke ass should shut up. We don't want to hear you. Shut up. This is why people don't really care about people like your opinions, because you don't know the real world.
And again, he's saying other stupid shit. Using this one person to be, a representation of, I don't know if he's trying to say black people or women, or he could be talking about both. You're one of the reasons why they don't take it seriously. Like, no, that's a very goofy argument that I hate when black people use. Or if you're talking about women, that's even worse, and you sound even dumber. Jesus Christ.
People use them in Halloween. It's basically a pellet of fake blood that's in your mouth, and when you crush it,
she is annoying though. I don't like her. I've said this before many times.
To be frank, Small Hands Trump would not respond by raising his fist in the air triumphantly.
How would you know what he would do? You are not him. I hate when people talk like this.
For an actual attempt made on his life. This was, I believe, done
Say
to
that.
Try to
now she want to say I believe.
Show his strength counter to Biden's fragility.
But you're an idiot. This bitch is a fucking idiot. I'm sorry to tell y'all. This is why, listen, shorty, just stay out of grown nigga business, man. Just shut the fuck up, man. Talk about.
That is a valid point as well, because seeing Trump like fighting for America. Look, I got shot in the ear, but I'm still standing. That does make him seem like the hero in the situation. It makes Biden look like this, frail little old man who about to fall over and he losing teeth and can't, run the country properly. So, that is also a good point. I ain't gonna hold you. And I understand some people being skeptical because historically, this government has been caught doing the shadiest shit. Okay? I don't know a lot about politics, but I know that. Okay? Look into the shit yourself. Google is free. There has been, countless situations where the government has outright, deceived the masses. Okay? Has led us to believe some shit occurred and it really didn't. They've been responsible for people dying, doing illegal, experiments on citizens, all type of wild shit. So I get some people, not trusting the government and thinking that they would go as far as to pull a stunt like this just to, make Trump, look like this hero and so he can win. So, that's not it's not too far-fetched to believe that something like this could be set up. There are people who still think 9/11 was staged, and there's a lot of shady shit going on. This government has been caught doing some corrupt shit over the years. So I get some people being skeptical to a certain degree, but like I said, I think it's important to watch what you say, and it's not helpful at all to spread propaganda when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, especially when she's speaking on, oh, guns don't sound like that. You don't know what you're talking about. So I feel like this is very irresponsible, but it's like a couple of her points are kind of valid. Well, not a couple, it's just that last one. Because that is how it looks. Trump does look like, oh shit, he just took a gunshot to the air. Oh shit, in comparison to Biden. Everybody is talking about how, he's frail and, he can't properly run the country. So that part is a good point.
People say you annoying and shit. Like, shut up. Shut up. You think you don't got no, like,
but
you
she
hear
is
this hoe? Man, shut up, bro. Shut up. Like, do you hear this hoe?
Oh, he going off on her. Calling her bitches hoes. Like, sheesh.
Shut up.
Is that necessary?
You see, people like you don't believe nothing happened until it happened close to you. Bro, I just can't listen to this low IQ. Yo, everything they said about Shorty is damn right, nigga. Let me hear what Candace Owens got to say. Now, respectfully, and the man that says you see this, I don't give a fuck what you feel about my opinion. This is actually a black woman I actually think is smart, even if I disagree with her at times. Candace Owens.
So maybe your dumbass shouldn't even be implying that women shouldn't be allowed to vote, stupido. If you can recognize, oh look, oh my God, people are different, and there are actually smart black women. Like, that was such a stupid thing to even imply or hint at.
She's smart.
Just jumping into the chat real quick. First, I will say, what is this, Senator Chris? We got Senator Chris. You got Robert F. Kennedy, Barack Obama. Just find that from Barack Obama. Robert F. Kennedy, Barack Obama. Just completing his sentence, by the way, completing his statement rather. He said there is absolutely no place for political violence in our democracy. He added that while details were still scarce, we should all be relieved that the former president wasn't seriously hurt and use this moment to recommit ourselves to civility and respect in our politics. Anybody buying that? Anybody buying that from Barack Obama?
Buy what? What's the problem?
I'm asking you a question. Anybody buying that? Anybody believe when he tweets that he means that?
Girl, bye.
Was I alive in 2020 and 2021?
And this is the smart black woman that he sent. Is this? I hate everybody. He on some bullshit. Amanda's on some bullshit. This is who you're standing by. You're standing by her and the things that she's saying. I don't agree with that.
Anybody?
This is why I disagree with Candace Owens. Candace, I think you're a smart woman, but I disagree with you.
My bad. Sometimes I be running my mouth and I gotta just let shit play out. But whatever. Some reaction, okay? I gotta talk as shit unfolds.
Barack Obama is a black man. You're a black woman. I'm a black man. Barack Obama is probably one of the presidents that, if of recent time, like, and I'm sorry, like, clearly I don't want this to happen to Trump or nobody who's especially a president, because I think I live in the best country in the world, bro.
Period. But you better know it.
For you to say Barack Obama is insincere about his comments of Donald Trump, if there was a president that people thought that would get massacred or killed, it would be Barack Obama. He was the first black president, which a lot of people thought he wouldn't have made it to that podium to get sworn in. So if anybody would have gotten killed,
it would have been him.
Or anybody was dealing with the reality of possibly getting killed, I think Barack Obama is one of those people.
So he can understand.
I don't give a fuck. See, this is where we get along with the politics shit of Democrat, Republican. Fuck all that. Barack Obama was a nigga who probably had to say, yo, whether they Democrat or Republican, they don't want to see my black ass up in that office. They might try to kill me. So for you to say that he's insincere, he's not playing party politics when he comes to talk about an assassination attempt. An assassination attempt? No.
I agree with that.
This is something that could have happened to him and he could have got killed. Bro, stop playing, man. Like, we're not going to try to disrespect Barack in this type of time. Stop it. And Candace, I fuck with you. But you are, like, you wilding right now. This is not political right now.
Okay,
I agree. For the summer of love?
I'm about to go off
Do you
on
guys
both.
believe when these people are tweeting it? Or are you like me? Am I being cynical? Or do you believe that a few of them, when they learned that Trump had survived the assassination, privately said to themselves, damn.
That would have been fucking chaos, though. Do you understand the chaos that would have ensued if Trump actually did get killed? I don't think anybody wants that. Like, our country would be a mess.
Yo.
So why would he?
You are wild.
Yeah, that's
right
goofy.
Now,
I don't agree with that at all. That makes no sense.
But you're just trying to rile up the base that I know you have.
Yeah, that don't make sense. Anybody who thinks that, you're not thinking straight.
First of all, let's be very clear, Candace. Think about this. There's always two sides to a coin, right? Let's talk about some rap shit. Fulio dies. You know who's gonna feel like they have to respond? Fulio homies, so they gotta go try to kill some of, let's say, maybe they blame Young and Ace, they gotta go kill Young and Ace homies.
What?
Someone's gonna feel like they talk about some rap shit. There's always two sides to a coin, right? Let's talk about some rap shit. Fulio dies. You know who's gonna feel like they have to respond? Fulio homies, so they gotta go try to kill some of, let's say, maybe they blame Young and Ace, they gotta go kill Young and Ace homies. Let's think about this on a political level.
Okay, I see what you're trying to do. But I'm like, because Young and I don't even know who that is, but I'm assuming those are the ops. So I get what he's trying. He's trying to dumb this down, I guess, for some of his audience.
Why would Barack Obama be celebrating an attempt or happy that there was an attempt on Donald Trump's life where now his base is going to be radicalized?
Exactly.
Or the radical elements of his
chaos
case is
would
going to say,
ensue.
oh, word? They trying to kill Trump? I bet. Ain't nobody got more guns than us. Ain't nobody could shoot better than us. Let's go try to kill one of y'all.
Exactly.
You think that Barack want to play that game?
Right. Nobody wants that.
You're so much smarter than that.
Nobody wants that.
I give you the credit. You're not like Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales, everybody says is annoying, and clearly after she said that this was like staged, she's a fucking idiot. You're smarter to know that why would Barack want to be happy over an event that the potential for this is blowback, and it might not be with people trying to hurt the current president, Biden. They might try to hurt him. I guarantee right now, Biden's security has to go up threefold. Because you don't know if any Trump supporters might be like, oh, word, it's war? Well, we ready for war. We've been training for this. Let's go try to go do something to Biden. Whoa. Yeah. You got to go triple security on Biden. Triple from what it is now, and right now it should be max. So triple max. But you probably got to go triple for Barack. Because he's the last president that was Democrat or a Democrat president before Biden. So you gotta go. So why would Barack be happy that there was an attempt on somebody's life when he's a potential target for get back?
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Make this make some sense.
Yeah.
Come on, Candace. Stop playing to the Republicans that we know you serve. And by the way, I think she's smart, but this is where I feel like this is the disingenuity of politics. You have to play to your base rather than call it down the middle and call.
Yes, I agree. This is why I don't fuck with politics, because all of this shit is rigged. I was like, oh, again, I'm not gonna tell like I know because I don't. But some of it, I would argue that I believe some of it is definitely rigged. So things that you hear, it's like, is this even genuine, or are you trying to pander to your fan base? Because do you really feel like that? There's no way you actually believe that. Because again, who would want that? That's such a wild assumption to make, that, oh, Barack actually wanted him dead. He was like, damn, it didn't work. Like, what? So it's like, are you just trying to pander to your radical audience?
Out both sides. If you call it down the middle and call out both sides, you're not going to get money.
Facts.
You got to call out one side primarily, and the other side will fund you. Once you start calling really down the middle, and you be like, he's a piece of shit, and he's a piece of shit, and they're on both separate aisles, nobody wants to endorse you.
That's true. That is true.
Am I being cynical?
You got to pick a side and stay there if you want to get paid.
Have we all not been alive the last 8 years? Have we all not watched the things they have said about this man? The things they have said and done to his family?
This is why I don't really deal with like sponsorships and deal with like even networking or trying to even work with like big brands and certain people, because these are the politics of social media. The politics behind the scenes that y'all don't see and the things that y'all don't hear. Like, people do want you to pick a side, so to speak. Even when it comes to being cool with like even certain celebrities and shit, you'll see how this plays out with certain influencers. They'll fall out with certain people. Like, I'm thinking of Armand specifically. This is a side conversation. I'm gonna give, like I gave an example for y'all to relate to. But it's like, he was getting all of the benefits of working with Cardi, but the moment he started, basically speaking against her or being honest about his opinion, then it became a problem. And now he's falling out with her. He's no longer getting those benefits that he was getting while, being closely affiliated with her. So it's like the same shit. Like, you can't really play the field or be honest in your opinion and criticize all sides. You can't. Or you're gonna face backlash either from the audience or from who's ever funding you, whether that be through money directly or benefits or whatever the case. But that's even the case with certain brands. I've had certain sponsorships, and in the contract they don't want you to work with other people or other brands that are like them. It's like, what the fuck, so facts, okay, just facts. I agree with him.
Buying it, okay.
And this is across the board. Politics in any form.
I'm just not buying it whatsoever.
Like I said, social media politics like this.
Okay, not rocking with that at all.
But yeah, I don't agree with her. I feel like I'm pausing too much.
Yo, I went on the wildest rant. Yo, chat, I went on the wildest rant. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yo, so I ran for 5 minutes. How long was I running for? 5 minutes? Now I look at the chat, I'm like, oh, I'm cooking. Then, but I ain't gonna lie, I said some spicy shit too. I was like,
oh, is you talking about what he just said?
Oh, my bad. I don't even know if I could like chalk up the
Now you're regretting what you just said.
Maybe I could chalk up the
Alright, nigga.
Nah, I could do it. Let me just play this one more time real quick. So after Amanda Seales expounded a stupid opinion, I felt the need to react to it, and I said this. Lunatic that I don't fuck with, that did
What?
try to
Nigga,
kill something.
I just watched that.
Oh, I know what gunshots are. Shut up. Somebody lost their life. Shut up. That's offensive now.
Oh, wait.
Gunshots.
No, he not reacting to it.
I hate when black people try to qualify.
Medea runs for...
I lived in Harlem. I hate when black people try to qualify their experience with their struggles.
Anybody.
I lived in Harlem, so I know what gunshots sound like.
That is a goofy thing to say.
I have more guns that... I have guns that's... If you add up my gun collection, it's at least $400,000, $500,000.
Oh.
That's how much money I've spent on guns. More than her.
We scared.
She know about gunshots more than me.
400,000.
Shut up. Like, you're a chick that's just stupid. Just shut up. I don't care. Like, people only know you for bitches. Shut up. Like, you just sound stupid. People lost their lives. That's my biggest problem. People lost their lives and you're going into this, oh, I know what gunshots are. Shut up. Somebody
yeah, I
lost
do
their life.
wonder
Shut
what
up.
her rebuttal
That's
to that
offensive.
is.
And then I seen people trying to call me out like, oh my God, why do you have to say certain words to her? It's a stupid bitch, and I'm gonna call her a stupid bitch, and I don't give a fuck about what nobody says when I call her a stupid bitch, because
I was thinking that too. You ain't
people
gotta...
lost their life. Y'all need to check her. Why the fuck is you over here? It's the same thing as Alex Jones saying that Sandy Hook ain't happened. Why the fuck is you over here talking about like, yo, people lost their life? You talking about Tyler Perry? Tyler Perry, some gay ass nigga who was in Atlanta who was making fake movies, my nigga. What the fuck that got to do with people dying?
I mean, that is
They get a grip.
irresponsible of her.
So then I'm watching this shit, I'm like, all right. Then I'm hearing other bullshit.
Speaking explicitly is
Look at this shit right
irresponsible
here.
because she don't know. None of us know.
Now, again, this is why a lot of y'all chicks, bro, just shut the fuck up and stay on Twitter. As I'm saying, you talking about you from Harlem, I'm telling you, I own all the guns that they got. I shot all the guns. I've heard the shots.
All right, you said
There
that.
is
Represent.
gunshots that sound very low decibels. There's gunshots that sound very loud.
I don't know
There's
what that means.
gunshots
Low
that
what?
are very potent but are loud. Very potent but are soft. Without a suppressor, that's the reality. When a chick just get on and start spewing shit that's per her political view, I just need you to please to shut up.
But yeah, at the gun range,
There's
they do
people
sound
who
different.
died. We don't care that you're a Democrat.
You got people come in there with all type of different guns, and people will come there and bring their own guns to shoot at the range. And yeah, very, very different sounds.
Puppet.
I do agree with that. Very different sounds than the ones that I heard growing up in the projects. Because of course, those are the broke niggas. Those are different guns. These are not going to be guns that you hear in an assassination attempt.
Shut up for now. Please shut up. If you're not wishing condolences, you don't even got to say nothing about Trump. But there's people who died. Innocent people. Shut up.
Yeah,
that's my point on
that is
Shanell.
kind of insensitive.
Now,
You don't
of course,
know.
you can get the people in the comments. Some of them are trolling, some of them whatever. Some people said somebody called Santana. After you call Santana, make sure you call 308. And then somebody says, well, I still think something wasn't right about it. Courtney, you're retarded as well. Okay?
But at least Courtney is saying she thinks, okay? So at least give her that. She's saying she thinks. So letting it be known that she doesn't know. Amanda is explicitly stating that it's fake.
Now, everybody is forgetting, and this is what the social media and a lot of these Democratic puppets do. She said something flagrantly wrong that's disrespectful to the victims who have actually died and their families, but yet because I've called her an idiot, they're saying that I'm too aggressive.
Well, you calling her bitches and hoes and stupid bitch, fucking idiot ass bitch, little dummy bitch. That's what you were saying. So it is a bit much, and I have watched Akademiks over the years, you know, on and off. I don't watch all his shit at all. But I've definitely witnessed him going off on men as well. So I personally know that he goes off on men and women, and he will have the same level of aggression with men as well. You know, but that isn't what's usually posted. This type of stuff is. Look what happened. He already, as he's talking about this and doing the stream, Spiritual World has already posted, you know, him going off. Those are the things that, you know, get posted. So all he's doing is just giving them more ammo to continue the narrative that he only attacks women. And of course, he only has this energy for women. So I just feel like he's just feeding into the narrative. Maybe he just doesn't care. But I do feel like it was unnecessary to go in this hard. Because he does go in on men and women, but usually when he's going in on men, he's having this little back and forth exchange with them, or he's mad about them saying something about him, or whatever the case. But I do feel like he's going a bit hard on her unnecessarily.
She could say whatever she wants to disrespect grieving individuals. Can he calm down? Lots of people said it, not just her. Let me make this abundantly clear. She's an idiot, and everybody else who said is an idiot. Now, some people have some sense and says, well, y'all think that people die for a staged event? Somebody says, so he has energy for Amanda, not Plies. Oh, Plies is an idiot too. I don't even know what he said. If Plies said he's an idiot too, what do you think? I don't know why people think I only say this about female people, female rappers.
Because that's all that's posted. And this ain't helping. Because look, they posted this real quick.
Personalities. Let me go look what Plies said. Because at least I have some more latitude with males. If Plies said this for stage, I have no problem calling that nigga a fucking idiot. Let's see what he says. Did he call it? This is 2 days ago. I don't know why niggas think that. Like, I like calling that dude. I don't give a fuck. The fuck? What they gonna do to you?
I would listen to Amanda over Plies. Like, nigga.
What the fuck is this? Alright. I don't have time to go look at whatever Plies got going on. Plies, I'll say this to you, nigga. If you said that this shit was fake, you're an idiot too. Amanda Seal's an idiot, and you'll be an idiot too. That's point blank period. Anyway, somebody said, Benji won't say this to her face.
Hell, she gonna do?
Y'all move the goalposts every time. Oh, well, you don't mean it. Oh, no, blah, blah. Now we got to say it to her face. I've said it to everybody. My house address is public. If y'all want to go test exactly what I got going on, I didn't buy 50 guns just to go look good. Anybody could pull up here. Niggas ain't showed up to piss. Niggas ain't showed up to do a motherfucking thing. And the last couple niggas who showed up, they got met with the...
Oh, yeah. When he was going off on Meek Mill, Meek said that he was going to pull up to his house and, like, piss on his porch or something like that. And he was going in on Meek Mill as well.
With a nice present, and nothing happened. Okay? In their case. I don't know what y'all talking about.
But
Amanda Seals, you're fucking stupid for this opinion.
But that just
I don't
feeds...
give a fuck what you... I don't care about you. I don't...
Oh, that just cut off suddenly. Was his video, not mine. But yeah, that goes back to the point I made about how people are just so sure in speaking about things that they don't really have much knowledge about, and they speak, explicitly by stating, oh, Akademiks, he only has this energy for women, and it's like, that's not true. You don't have all of the proper, information. So why make these statements as if you do? It's very frustrating. People do it all the time because I've definitely seen him have the same energy for men, calling them bitches and calling them all type of names as well. But I will say in this particular situation, I do feel like he went a bit too hard on her because, she is talking out her neck at times. So I don't agree with everything she's saying, but I just feel like he got a bit aggressive unnecessarily. But, I find flaws in what he said. I find flaws in what she said. At the end of the day gonna end. No, but at the end of the day, we don't know. We have no idea of knowing if this was staged or not. We just don't. As of now, maybe something will come out in the future where there's like definitive proof, like here, look, so maybe eventually that will come out. But as of now, I feel like it's very irresponsible. It's very ignorant and stupid to be like, no, it was staged for sure. You don't fucking know. Shut up. So I get wanting to tell her, shut up, because you are spreading this information that you cannot prove or back up at all. So that is frustrating, and I just don't like her. And I think that's the other thing. People just don't like her. So that also is probably why he's giving her so much aggressive energy, because he don't like her. I've talked a bit aggressively about her, actually. I don't want to be too hypocritical. I wouldn't call no bitches and hoes. Like I said, that's a bit much. But I definitely have reactions up right now where I'm like, I don't fucking like her. I don't like her. She get on my nerves. She's terrible. So I feel like, yeah, she just don't know what she be talking about. And I feel like she wants to come across, intellectually superior to others. And that's really insufferable as well, watching her, especially when she don't know what the fuck she talking about. But, I feel like people are like that in general. That's why I don't like reading comment sections, to be honest. My own or others. Anyway. Interesting, very interesting video. I see why some people wanted me to react to this, but in short, my own opinion, I don't fucking know. All right, I don't have the answers. Don't ask me shit. I don't know. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.